In this tutorial, we'll walk through how to select and position your sink inside the vanity using this configurator. This is one of the most important and also most extensive features in this configurator. You first need to decide where your tap will be mounted. You have two options. Top-mounted, the tap sits on the vanity surface behind the sink. Keep in mind that this requires extra space at the back, so fewer sink options may fit on narrow vanities. Wall-mounted, the tap is installed on the wall, so there's no need to cut a hole in the vanity top. This allows for either a larger sink or a narrower top, as no additional space is required behind the sink for the tap. This option can also be used if you need the tap hole in a different location, for example, with a round sink placed in a corner, or with a square sink where the hole should be on the left or right side. In that case, please specify this clearly in the Notes section. Next, choose how the sink integrates with the top. Seamlessly built into the top. This is the most commonly used type of integration, offering the greatest benefits. There is no gap between the sink and the countertop where dirt or bacteria could accumulate. This type of sink integration is also the easiest to clean. There are no sharp corners, complicated joints, or hard-to-reach areas where a cloth can't get in. Top and on. The sink is mounted on top of the surface and is available in a limited range of models. It offers a very stylish and elegant look, but requires a bit more effort to clean and maintain properly. No sink. No cutout in the surface. This option is useful if you want to install a drop-in or top-mounted ceramic sink, or if the surface is intended for other uses, for example, above a washing machine and dryer, or to create a visually matching shelf under a wall-mounted sink. Now, select this sink model and size. Depending on your vanity width and tap choice, the configurator only shows options that fit. The sink model refers only to the visual design. Each design comes in multiple lengths and widths, which are selected separately, based on your vanity design and the technical feasibility of integrating it into the top. To showcase all available options, we've chosen a top width of 550 millimeters. In your case, with a narrower vanity, the range of compatible sinks may be more limited. A sink consists of three components: the design, the length, and the width. To make sure we're aligned, length refers to the dimension from left to right, and width refers to the dimension from front to back. All measurements are in millimeters. Sink center position. Place the sink center exactly where you need it. You can measure from either the left or right side and adjust the sink position accordingly, even if it goes over the center. This option defines from which side you're measuring the distance to the center of the drain in the wall or floor. It helps ensure perfect alignment of the sink center with your plumbing outlet in the wall, or simply center it, always relative to the back edge. Finally, decide the sink's distance from the front edge. This measurement is especially important if the vanity will be installed on a cabinet. Make sure the sink body fits behind cabinet doors, drawers, or structural parts. If you cannot achieve the necessary clearance, you may need to choose a narrower sink model. In most cases, a 60 millimeter distance is enough for fit the cabinet, but to be sure, you can increase it to 75 millimeters. Or, better yet, send us the top measurements of your cabinet and we'll be happy to help. If the top is fastened to the wall, this distance only affects the design, not the function. And that's it for sink options. In the next tutorial, we'll move on to downstands and see how they affect both the design and installation of your vanity.